buddy, coming to the green. Let's go get him. Okay, the car's off. Be ready. Be ready. Green flag, green flag. Green, green, green.
Side by side with Jeff Green going to turn 1 here. Car is super loose the first 2 laps or so, so I've got to really take it easy. And Stewart on the pole, just beat out Ryan Newman, sorry. Stop him from getting 2 in a row. And this race, a little different going into it now that we are a Cup Series winner. And just our 13th start at Talladega last week. And I still cannot believe that happened. That is absolutely unprecedented. That late restart, I thought we were going to be, you know, maybe like a top 10 or something, but Rick Biffle pushed us. And Jeff Gordon right at the end. We got it done, just beating out Dale Jarrett. Getting his second win of the season. It's given us a huge boost in the points. Up to 24th, the highest we've ever been. Oh, we just got... Ouch. Probably Gordon. I don't think that one was on me at all. I didn't move down the track at all. Okay, well, things not starting off as well as they ended last race, but very early on. Go back to the line and then this thing into the pits for some repairs.
Caution is out, buddy. Caution is out. Roll out the throttle. Pace car has the field. Coming to the green, buddy. Coming to the green. Let's go get him. Okay, the car's off. Be ready. Be ready.
I took a look at the replay and there was a lot of room
Green, green, green.
to the 31's inside for him to move down the track. I'm pretty sure that one was all on him. Robbie Gordon just doing Robbie Gordon things. Crew did have the engine off during repairs for just a second, so we were not down some horsepower. Otherwise, this is going to be a very rough race for us. There's Kirk Shumway in his 72 car making another start. And Shepard, who missed last week's race. Jeff Gordon up to second.
Still there, inside. All clear.
Lots of 3 wides, so I'm just going to stay kind of away. I don't know how likely they are to wreck here, but didn't really have any incidents. The Busch Series races we've done here. Actually reminds me that this was the site of our very first Busch Series win, our one in Winona, and we have 2. Back in 2003 we won here. The last lap pass. Getting out Casey Kane to deny him his first win, which he eventually did get, like at the end of the year at Homestead. And since then, he's gone on to win one more Busch race and 2 Cup races. Last race really also changed up the standings at the front. Dale Earnhardt Jr., the new points leader. I believe Kane and Mears are now running 2-3 in the standings. Garrett Cope there on the inside. Very different paint scheme from Lust. Got a different sponsor. I think he finished top 20. That probably drew some eyes, I would imagine. Lead change now. Jeff Gordon to the point. Also won this race in real life, just like last week. I believe it was and his Hendrick teammate of Johnson, running 1-2 at the end.
Still there, inside. Still there, inside. Still there.
Johnson up to 6th.
Still there, inside. Still there.
Bobby Labonte enters the top 10, expecting him to run well at the end.
Still there. All clear. Inside. Still there, inside. 3 wide, global inside.
Didn't realize we were 3 wide. I think the 50 was looking to the inside of Shelmerdine, but Shelmerdine beat him on to the corner.
Still there. All clear.
Seems like the 24 is beginning to stretch out his lead a little bit. He just might be to run away with this thing.
Inside. Still there, inside. Clear low, buddy.
Stanton Barrett making the start, and he's getting held up by Kyle Petty.
Still there, inside. Still there, inside.
I find that orange rear spoiler on the 45 a little jarring. I don't think it fits the
Still there, inside.
rest of the scheme entirely, or maybe it's because I'm so used to seeing the,
Still there.
red, white, blue, his typical scheme.
Still there.
They're getting a big push from Todd Bodine.
Inside. On your line. Inside. Still there, inside. Clear low, buddy. Inside. Still there. Still there. Clear
Now it's
low,
Johnson up to 3rd with Mark Martin running down the 24.
buddy. Clear low, buddy. Inside.
But the car is much happier on the outside.
Still there, inside.
That's been a pretty common thing for us here.
Inside. Still there, inside. All
Coming up on Morgan Shepherd was Hermie Sadler. Casey Mears, who had to start in the back for, I believe, an engine change, already up to 26th.
Still there, inside. Still there, inside. Still there, inside.
Forgot to mention, but under that caution, we were the only ones to pit, so we do have a slight fuel advantage over everybody.
Clear low, buddy. Inside. All clear. Inside. Still there. All clear.
And if I so happen to come across the 31 car, haven't decided what I'm going to do for that guy yet, but just say might have to have a hauler meeting with NASCAR at some point.
Inside. Still there. All clear.
Sterling Marlin back to his usual colors.
Inside.
A very poor finish
Still
last
there.
race. Involved in an accident, I think, on pit road with 33. It's Kerry Earnhardt
There inside.
getting held up by the O2.
Still there inside. All clear.
Feel the car trying to get loose on me in the center of the corner.
Still there. Still there inside. Still there inside. Clear low, buddy. Inside.
I decided to go wide that time.
Still there inside.
I don't know if there was anybody on the inside of the O2, but I
Still there
suspected the
inside.
94 might send it, and he did. Very glad I
Still
get it
there
out of the way,
inside.
otherwise I think I probably would have just went
All
over
clear. Inside.
for me.
Still there inside. Clear low, buddy. Inside. Still there inside. Clear low, buddy.
Top three all very competitive with each other. Running gone, running amazingly well. Fourth place. Led some laps at Daytona. But I think these top three kind of in a class of their own right now.
Inside.
Yeah, they lose him and Ryan Newman losing about 4/10 a lap.
Clear
It
low,
was an
buddy.
incredible amount of time.
Inside. Still there inside. Clear low, buddy.
An extra high line this time, seeing how much more speed we can maintain. It worked out very well for us. As far as damage goes, I think we're not hurting at all. This is great news. This track is as close to a drafting track as it gets. One in Michigan, so we do not want to have engine damage here. Short track, get by. Place like this, definitely not. We're a very big deal here. Especially to the right sides from me right now. The handling is quite good, so you notice that there's quite a gap between one of this pack and the end of the next one, so right now the game plan might be to
Inside.
not push too hard, conserve.
Still there.
If we can
Clear
maybe
low,
get to the
buddy.
front of this group and take it easy. Here for the pit stop. I do quite like this track compared to Michigan. And it's
Inside.
this feels a lot more intuitive to drive.
Clear low, buddy. Inside. Clear low, buddy. Inside. Still there. Clear low, buddy.
In Michigan, if you don't run the bottom through the corners, then really screwing yourself, but here not so much. Contact with the wall, but no damage actually. Gonna flatten the sheet metal on that side a little bit. We're still trying to break loose a little bit. Exit and through the center, so something to keep an eye on.
Inside. Still there, inside.
Let's see if we can get around the 15 and clear him before the corner.
All clear. Inside. Clear low, buddy.
Car got away from me there a little bit. Gathered it. Oh! Snapped loose.
Inside. Still there, inside.
Top 5 running the same, just in a slightly different order.
Still there, inside. Still there, inside.
Matt Kenseth top 10.
Still there, inside.
Up to 6th place now.
Inside.
Finished horribly at Talladega,
Still
so
there, inside.
definitely wants to get back in the points lead. See if he can go back to back.
Inside. Still there, inside. Still there, inside. All clear. Inside.
And now it's my turn to push the 16.
Green light, 12 them inside. On your line. Inside. Green light, 12 them inside. Inside. Green light, 12 them inside.
I think it's kind of neat how across the 3 series we run in, our first win in each has come at a different track, or a different style of track. Ordered a 1 mile Phoenix for the trucks. This big intermediate 2 mile California for Busch, and then Super Speedway Talladega for Cup.
All clear.
Missing really is then
Inside.
a true short track like Bristol or Martinsville.
Still there, inside.
Road course.
Still there.
Road course definitely going to be the hardest.
All clear.
Absolutely not my specialty since I have very, very little experience there.
Inside.
See if we can clear Wimmer. There we go.
Clear low, buddy.
I believe that's us 30th position. Let's see, we're 18 seconds. Maybe about 19, closer to 19 now. Back of the leader, Johnson. We're all running very close together, continuing to pull away. Brendan Gunn, Matt Kenseth up to 5th. Jeff Green, another car we've had some run-ins with. Wrecked us at Vegas and also Martinsville.
Inside. Still there, inside. All clear.
I think a track like this, it's a little hard to wreck someone without doing yourself in too. Try to refrain. Mark Martin maybe slowing down a little bit in comparison to the Hendrick cars. Now I really want to slow my pace down and manage our right rears going away the quickest. 10 laps from halfway, and then about 25 from being out of gas. This run going to be much longer. And we're catching Craven pretty quickly here. Trying to really get into that outside wall pretty consistently. Change up my corner exit a little bit. Still having to be very careful on the throttle. Especially coming out of 2. Interesting, it's loose out of 2 and tight out of 4. Not very ideal because they're very difficult to kill 2 birds with 1 stone in this situation and move on both corners with the same set of adjustments. But I think we're close to making it around Craven. Next 5 laps or so. We're definitely going to go down at least 1 lap this race.
Inside.
And let's see what we can do here.
Still there, inside.
Martin battling back though. Ends up running with Gone. The 77 holding on strong to that 4th position. Great run for that team. Jeremy Mayfield now up to the top 10. Got Ward Burton. Casey Mears up to 15th now. So he's doing a great job getting through the field. If we were to get a caution, that'd be perfect for him. He could mix it up with the leaders. Rusty Wallace, the car in front of us now. I believe he's running a special paint scheme. It's similar to light, but it's something like something for president or whatever. Can't remember exactly what, but I know what it looks like. I think Ryan Newman also has a anniversary scheme. Nice silver or gray design on it. I don't think Ryan Newman has a single paint scheme this era that I don't like. I think his classic blue, white, black all-tails scheme is probably the best one. Also quite a fan of the when he switched to the lighter blue one in future years. Had some alternates. There's one where it had a bit of red on it. It's quite nice. Also, at some point he ran, I don't know what the sponsor was, but it's like that yellow-orange classic Penske color. It was in the Busch Series and maybe one in the Cup Series, but also looks really, really nice in my opinion. And it looks like we're catching the two, so we'll be able to get a nice look at his car. Only away from everybody else behind us, but then that group in front of us. Got Johnny Sauter, Jeff Burton, and Dale Jarrett in there. They're pulling away from us. Don't think I'll be able to run them down, especially not by myself. Lap time's into the 40 seconds now. Still struggling to find traction on corner exit there. It's not really getting a whole lot worse. Don't necessarily want to make an adjustment for it, especially when it'll end up hurting this corner. Power temps here are already pretty high anyways, so exacerbate the tire wear by tightening the car up. Rather deal with a slightly loose car.
Great job, buddy. Just past halfway.
Go halfway. Up front, same old story. Those three battling each other all day long, although it seems to be Johnson the fastest car. 6 and then 24 just swapping back and forth. Brendan Gaughan's fallen back to 8th place. It was Mac Henseth is the new 4th place car. Very close to the leaders being in lap traffic. We've caught the 2 car. A very, very patriotic scheme, I suppose. Car kind of looks like American flag, no less. Even got the stars. Says vote Miller.
Inside. Still there, inside. All clear.
That was a pretty easy pass. I can really afford to take it easy. Almost 5 seconds up to Dale Jarrett. Ricky Rudd up to 6th. He's needed a good run for some time. Ken Schrader up into the top 10 now. AC Mears up to 12th.
Leaders don't be a road, buddy.
Actually, we're pitting it halfway, it looks like. But I want to wait. I want this to end up being one car pitting the lead just because of a mechanical thing. Wait one lap. Got multiple cars down there. Alright, we'll come on in next time by. I need to be very careful on my pit entry. I think I've missed pit road twice at this track. And Busch once in trucks. Definitely don't want to complete the trifecta.
Your road speed 55. 4,000 seconds.
There's Mears.
Watch your speed, watch your speed. 4,000 seconds.
Alright, just in front of Matt Kenseth. It'll be interesting to see this since Jeff Gordon and Jimmy Johnson did not pit at the same time. In addition to the 6. Where those three end up. Okay, so they pitted together.
Go, go, go.
Oh, no repairs, no repairs, no time for that.
Your road speed 55. 4,000 seconds. Dig, buddy.
Alright, the car is super loose at start. Oh.
Stay on the apron and stay on your bottom right here. Leaders don't be a road,
Strip
buddy.
of track is so thin.
Get out there, go, go, go. Outside. All
And there goes
clear.
Rusty. Not sure if he's pitted yet.
Careful, bud, if that thing gets real tight, okay? Back the corner up a little bit, or what you got to do there. Right
This
there,
thing
ahead
is
of you, buddy.
not
You
tight,
want
it
to
is
really need to
loose.
crack high down here,
Super,
1 and
super
2.
loose.
That last brother, just be careful with him.
Well, there's a spot to Craven as well.
Inside.
Will I get the
Still
tires
there,
warm?
inside. Still there. Still there. Still there, inside. All clear.
And so right now, Elliott Sadler in the lead. I have no clue whether or not he's pitted. on ice skates right now. And so Johnson back out front. Got a massive lead. Going behind us for about 3 seconds. Good news. We're losing time to these guys. Something happened with Robbie Gordon, because he is now 3 laps down. So how's that for a little bit of karma? Over 30 laps to go still, so I'm not gonna destroy the tires on the get-go. Yeah, I mean, this looks like it's Johnson's race to lose. Kenseth actually is caught up with Mark Martin. This would be pretty big for Johnson. He did have the winning car at Martinsville and then took himself out. Running into the end of the pit wall. Pit road wall. Double checking that we are good on fuel. Yes, we are. Raven gets by the 2. It looks like it actually won't be long now before we go a lap down. And some less than 5 seconds behind us. There's going to be nothing I can do to hold them off. You know, car feels pretty good now, actually, and Robbie Gordon is still on pit road. That's going to be him 6 laps down. Well, what is up with that? Take a look at the replay. Okay, there he goes. Just finished his stop, which was a minute long. So something catastrophically wrong with that car. So he has not gone to the garage. Depending on what happened, he might be a bit of a hazard out there on the track. Like how Sauter was at a plate track. Runs ever so slightly running down the 48, but that might be due to lappers. Not a real indication of speed. Going Matt Kenseth up to 3rd. He wants this point lead back. BC Mears, though, he's running 7th. I would love to see if we can get a caution and see how the 41 does for the Hendrick cars. Elliott Sadler going into the pits. But there is Robbie Gordon. Boy, he is slow. But I don't see any damage to the back of the car.
Outside.
He's still got his hood. No damage on the front end, so what's probably happened is He's got some engine damage from mechanical failure. But it wasn't bad enough that the game deemed it unfixable. So he's gone to the pits, fixed it, and now he's up there with a very, very damaged engine. One that's able to be fixed past a certain point. Alright then. So I didn't have to take him out myself, and he's going to wind up with a likely a last place finish here. Johnson has gotten through everybody behind us. So pretty soon we're going to start seeing a very familiar Lowe's logo. Rear view mirror. Blade Sadler continues to be on pit road himself. That's two mechanical failures pretty close together. They can get this stuff fixed before Gordon passes him. One bonus of Sadler going to the pits. Oh, we've got someone else. That's the 45, Kyle Petty. So that's a third mechanical failure. Pretty much back to back to back. Cars are dropping like flies. Interesting. He was stopped, so he'll need to get towed. And considering where he was in turn 2, that's pretty far, so that's going to take a while to tow him. In addition to, you know, whatever repairs get done. Thing from just fire to blown engine, or not a, yeah, it could be a blown engine actually, or something. I always forget that sometimes cars will have engine failures and don't smoke. Not really making any progress on these two in front, but not losing time to them either, I think. 3 seconds back now. Yeah, Jeff Gordon's doing. He's still catching. Slowly catching up. I don't think it's fast enough that it'll matter. Also got some lap traffic to work through first. Oh my goodness, Greg Biffle in the pits now. What is going on? And he's DNF'd with a tire failure. Well, that sucks. The 45 finally started his pit stop, which means he's done being towed. Badler's still in the pits. Alright, very short stop for Kyle Petty. That likely means it was just a tire. And should I be worried about my car? Doesn't mean that Robbie Gordon's probably going to wind up 41st.
Just be careful, be smart, bud.
How many more laps? AC Mears up to 5th place. I'm telling you, that car is fast. He's actually gaining. Oh my god, Jimmy Spencer's now in the pits. And he's out with a broken header. What is going on? That's 5 mechanical failures. Back to back. I don't think I've ever seen anything like that. Alright, who's next? Another position for Robbie Gordon, unfortunately. Sadler is still in the pits. In 10 laps. Jeff Gordon is actually starting to make up some time now, but I'm not sure if it's closing at a rate that's... I mean that he catches Johnson before the race is over. I'll have to remember that if Sadler doesn't end up going to the garage or finishing his stop before the race is over, I'll have to designate him as DNFing. No reason. He's not running, that's for sure. Have it correct on the stat sheet. Johnson is not catching us that quickly. He's about 2 seconds back. Finishing on the lead lap would be a very nice surprise, that's for sure. So curious to see what's going on with the 38. Car getting a little tight there on entry. It's new. Ward Burton reappears in the top 10. Sixth place and back. Oh, a little out of shape. There we have 6th place and back is Mears, Rudd, Newman, McMurray, and Ward Burton. Tony Stewart 11th. He started on the pole. Point leader Dale Jr. running 18th right now. Might see the standings get shaken up a little bit more. I think that Sadler's still in the pits. I don't think I've ever seen a car get pits for this long without, you know, either completing the stop or just going to the garage. They're very peculiar. At least nobody else has pets, including us, of course. Doesn't look like Gordon's catching the 48 anymore. They're just maintaining. I believe we are starting to catch the 2.
Laps to go this time by
If running on the bottom, if the shortcut is any better. Oh, maybe the 31 is going to slow up Rusty. Help out. Especially considering we don't have many more. Oh yeah, oh yeah.
outside. All clear.
Oh, that was easy. Scott Riggs in front of us. Seen him all day. That's about a second and a half back now. We'll have to pass the 2 car. Decently happy with today's race, though. You know, we got dumped to come from the rear. Quite a top 20, but we had some speed today. Been interesting. I think we probably could have gotten a top 20. We didn't get taken out early, but. Tough to see how we do next time I come here. Interesting to see what track we get our or the first track we get a win in multiple series at. Talladega is definitely a good candidate. I see the 48 right with Rusty. Gordon a little bit closer, but won't matter. Fair enough. Ricky Rudd running top 5 now. Big day for him. With a Bonnie up into the top 10 for the first time all day, I believe. Murray lost a bunch of spots.
5 to go. Just keep hitting those marks and trying to take care of it.
Actually, Craven's made up a lot of time on this second stint. Up to 20th, so he's way through that pack that was in front of us before green flag stops. Pretty tight through 3 and 4 now. Double checking, still good on fuel. Plenty to spare. Tire wear. The right side's really take a beating here, but all 4 are decently worn. I conserved, you know, the level I wanted to. I think I could have gotten a ton more out of the car. Also, I wasn't, you know, too conservative on this runs. Sadler still is in the pits. What has gone on, but need to change the results sheet.
One more time, buddy. One more time. Straight. Move.
I don't think this is not the white flag for me. I'm ahead of the 48. So. Crew chief actually just lying to me there. I was gonna do it. Win, I think, #1 of the season for Jimmy Johnson. Actually catching these guys pretty quickly here, but quite close enough to make a pass, I think. Go. Big run for Casey Mears, 6th place. Ricky Rudd, his best result all year, I believe. Top 5. Pretty quiet day after that initial caution for us. Gonna bring it home in 26th, not too bad.
Checkers, buddy. Sure, you guys did an awesome job today. We'll get this stuff figured out. We'll be alright.